Welcome, Gemini. Welcome to your tarot card reading. And wow, this is something else. I've used two decks, the Chinese tarot and the Rider-Waite tarot, and it's truly profound. It's truly profound, and I'm dying to get into it. But I also want you to be illuminated about what is happening in the stars, what's happening in the cosmos right now, which is impacting you. Remember the macrocosm, the microcosm, the effect of the two, and the symbiosis that we have as tiny little organisms on this beautiful planet being impacted by these planets. So Mercury is your ruling planet, and I can see that Mercury is now currently stationed retrograde since July 18th. And for a Gemini soul, this is a significant celestial event. Imagine your usual mental agility and need for constant information flow being turned inward as opposed to outward. Now it's inward. So this internal monologue in overdrive is usually your usual external communication might become internalized. So just be aware of that. You could find yourself replaying conversations, re-evaluating past decisions, and having intense internal debates. Okay, this is because your planet is in retrograde. So just be calm with yourself. Just be patient with yourself. It's also a pause for reflection, not just reaction. All right, so remember that. Reflect as opposed to react. A lot of us get triggered, and it's just now time for you to just pause before you engage. Okay, and just have a look at the bigger picture. There's a lot happening here. There is really a lot. There's also Uranus in Gemini. All right, the unexpected catalyst for change. This planet Uranus is in your star sign. All right, this is major. This is a monumental shift as Uranus spends about 7 years in each sign. This is the next 7 years of your life. You're having Uranus just slowly moving through your beautiful house, the house of Gemini. All right, Uranus is the planet of innovation, revolution, unexpected events, and liberation. When this electrifying planet enters the sign of the twins, it's like a bolt of lightning striking their very core. It is a revolution of the mind. It is unconventional communication, embracing your uniqueness, sudden opportunities and directions. Expect the unexpected. All right, we've also got Venus in Gemini currently in this reading. As I'm doing this reading, today is the 26th of July, 2025. So Venus is in Gemini, a touch of charming connection, adding a lighter, more harmonious note. Venus is also currently chilling, this planet of love, relationships, values, and pleasure. So if you're being stirred that way, understand that this is the flirtatious energy, engaging connections. This is also a variety in relationships. Venus in Gemini can bring a desire for variety and mental stimulation in romantic partnerships. Appreciation for diverse beauty. Their aesthetic taste might broaden, all right, leading you to appreciate a wider range of art ideas and experiences. So there are some interesting, fascinating vibrations and frequencies and energies that are moving through you, Gemini, and I can understand why this reading is like that is, So surfing the waves of change, Uranus in Gemini. Lean into the unpredictable, all right? Uranus is here to shake things up for your highest good. Be open to new ideas, unconventional paths, and even a radical reinvention of how you communicate. All right, without further ado, let us dive into this beautiful, exquisite, intricate reading for you, you beautiful sacred being. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Juan, and this is Unity Soul Tarot. Please check out my website, www.unitysoulallign.com. and have a look at everything that I have to offer there. Go check out my blogs, go have a look at the products. It's really awesome. It's a great space to be in. Sign up for the newsletter. It's on the homepage. Just scroll right down to the bottom. Sign up for the newsletter. It's really profound. And there are some so cool products there and workshops and everything online, immersive that you can do. You can embrace and become and embolden yourself. And I look forward to meeting you. All right. So we've got the Queen of Swords here, sitting here representing you. But not only do we have the Queen of Swords, we also have the Ten of Cups. So we've got this conundrum of air and water. It's not really a conundrum. This is Gemini. This is Mercury. This is you. You are the Queen of swords at the moment. This is your intelligence, your confidence, your willingness to learn, your equality. This is this beautiful regal being that's coming through and just asking you to step up and understand that you are very intelligent, you're very smart, and you think about things differently to others. And we can see that because you are this 10 of cups, which is all about love, satisfaction, harmony, and synchronicity. So these two, you love being happy, you love seeing people happy, you love experiencing happiness, but you also love people understanding what you are saying. And sometimes they misunderstand you, they misinterpret you, or they don't get it. So you work hard to get people to understand what you are trying to say so that you can be of service to the angels, to the brethren, to the tribes, to all these beautiful beings that are here to work with us. So the major obstacles here, or the major lessons, all right, or the challenges here for you are another queen, but now it's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is coming up and saying, can you deal with the pride? Can you deal with the sensation of pride that's coming up? Or it's an incredible self-confidence that's coming up in the fiery realms. And also the Hermit is popping up. So the lesson here is, it's an intense flame, it's an intense fuego, this fiery energy that's coming out, and you're like, whoa, this is like heated, this is intense. And usually with air signs and fire signs, there is this beautiful adaptation between the two. There is a synergy, that happens where fire needs air to consume, and air is rewarded by the warmth of fire. So there's this beautiful energy here, but it's also the conundrum of the Hermit. So it's leading you, everybody's pride, ego, also their regal femininity is leading you to almost retract and go back within yourself. But it's a period of wisdom, it's a period of sage, it's a period of time for you to reenact and just re-engage, realign with your true purpose, Gemini. Knight of Staves. So once again, we've got this beautiful fiery element. You've got a lot of fire cards popping up thus far, but it's the Knight. So it's this individual that is fiery, in their love, self-confidence, motivated. This is sitting in your foundation. You have got some fiery energy in there right now in your subconscious, and it's like burning inside of you. Like it's building up like a volcano. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. So you've got these two Knights, one of fire, one of cups. The Knight of Cups is here to remind you about this sensitive nature, romantic infatuation, this sensation of well-being, embraced with that. So this is your foundation, fire and ice, fire and water, okay? It's incredible because I love the balance between the fire and the water, but it also shows me that you're going through a stage right now where you're balancing your fiery temperament and you're balancing your emotions as well. And you're bringing them into collaboration with each other. You've got these two Knights, all right? I shuffled these decks 100 times, not 100, but yeah, many times. And I split them up and I shuffled them again. I did all different shuffles to get two Knights of two opposing elements, all right, is phenomenal. And opposing more like on the other side, okay? It's really, really good. It's really powerful. And I want you to know that the universe is supporting your dreams. It's working miraculously through beings and signs and butterflies and dragonflies and feathers and whatever you're finding. The universe is working to conspire for your highest good, and you're going to see why. Because it's truly incredible when we go deeper into this beautiful reading for you. So not so long in the past, you traveled. So maybe you traveled somewhere close. Maybe you traveled a little bit further than you normally travel. There was some travel with the Chariot card. And that also led to you working in collaboration with others, because this is the Three of Pentacles. So your first Earth card popping up and illuminating your groundedness, but you like to travel the earth. You like to travel with people that are like-minded. You also like to almost have your tribe of people around you. And you're very picky. If somebody doesn't really catch your sense of humor or they don't grasp who you are, you'll actually gently push them away, because you're just that kind of person. From the reading I can see, you are a Gemini that really loves people to understand what they're saying and not to misunderstand them. If they do misunderstand them, you're like, well, I'm sorry for that, but I'd really love to be more friends with you. And this is a Desert Rose. It's just popping up. I don't know. It's so random, but just popping up for you. So Desert Rose, we can understand it's a really incredible, powerful symbol of endurance. diligence and just sticking to those friends that might not see you at this stage in your life, but they will see you in it. So it's almost like a miscommunication. Remember, your planet is in retrograde in Leo, the fire sign. Okay, so all these fire elements coming up, we understand. Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, Knight of Wands, Knight of Fire. Okay, yes, good. You're sticking with me. You're keeping up. Okay, I love you. We've also got the King of Fire. All right, so this is indicative of this incredible security, warmth, and strength that's coming up. This is situated in the top of your reading. So this is your higher self. This is what is above you. This is what crowns you. This is the energy coming in. This beautiful King of Fire coming in and filtering almost through you. And it's bringing in, look at this Leo energy, bringing in this Leo energy. So this is your planet in Leo. I mean, come on, there's nothing else, but it's a gentle strength. It's asking you to be gentle with yourself, self-nurture, self-love, do those mud masks, do everything that you love doing. You know, get your nails done, get your body done, get a massage, get a Reiki session, get a treatment, do something for you. All right, because this is an intense time for you, and it's not a time for you to go banana and my sugar and go cray. No. It's all about healing, calm, acknowledging that you might be triggered. You don't need to react. You can just observe and reflect. All right. And remember, Uranus is now in your star sign for the next 7 years. You've got huge changes happening now. All right. This is massive. And we can see it's massive because things are changing. Things are stirring. Old patterns, old dogmas are breaking down. The tower is falling. The tower is collapsing, Gemini. This is the time for you to reevaluate what is coming next. What is next? And that is you changing your perspective, because the hanging ghost is the hangman. And this is all about you changing your point of view. The only way you're going to be able to see the value, the joyfulness, the abundance, the positivity, the optimism in this card is by changing your point of view. And that is very important for you, Gemini. Very important for you. And I see you very positive. You're very joyful. You give a lot to others. All right. This card represents it's how you see yourself. You see yourself as a sun. You see yourself as joyful, optimistic, positive, and you're like, why doesn't everybody else just illuminate themselves? You know, get happy. And then you feel overwhelmed. It's almost like these 9 of staves. It's all just running towards you, and you're like 9 of wands. And you're like, oh my gosh, I need recognition. I need strength because of this. And it's like this fire energy, fire. But it's feeding you. Remember that. It's giving you the warmth that you need. There is a very, very powerful element coming in here. When we look at how the world is impacted around you, how you are impacting the world is impacting you. The 3 of staves, the 3 of wands, offspring, happiness, gratitude. But this is more in alignment of you and your accomplishments. This is you seeing, all right, cool, this is where I am. I need to find my way forward. This is you moving forward. But it's also with the Knight of Swords, you've got this element of young individual, beautiful individual, honesty, but so much so honest that it's almost like they cause a little bit of conflict or opposition. You've got a beautiful energy here with the fire and the air. Once again, balance. In your environment, you are very meticulous. You like to do things in 3s. 3 fires, 3 flames, 3 wands. There's an energy that's guiding you, and it's not new. It's an old energy, and it feels like it's past lives that's coming through, and it's supporting your environment. Sometimes things will just get a little bit tough, and all of a sudden somebody will give something to you, and it happens in 3s. You'll get 3 cakes, you'll get 3 cups of tea, you'll get 3 meals, you'll get 3 something, or it's on the 3rd, or it's a 3rd month, or it's the 30 something, 3 and 3, 6 month, or the 9th month coming up. There's an incredible wealth of energy that's popping through here, and I'm just looking at this beautiful crystals. Ooh. Don't you love calcite? I love calcite. It's so pretty. You should love it. And for a long time, I actually thought that was selenite. But I have my selenite here, my beautiful selenite. Remembering, selenite, good for your crown chakra. All right. Let me have a look at the next card. This is your hopes and your fears. All right. Hopes and fears. You are eager for the death and the rebirth of your financial crisis at the moment. All right. There is something happening here, Gemini, that it's almost a feeling of, I need to have a death in order to have a rebirth, and I need to have my finances like beefed up, like amplified. And I'm not too sure why it is. Is it for wealth and abundance? Is it for moving? Is it for travel? Because I can see the Chariot card. I know that you love traveling. You might not be an expert at it. You might not enjoy some aspects of it, but you do love seeing different parts of the country or other countries. There's an energy here of, I fear a lack of, or I'm a little bit insecure of the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Coins. The sensation of what if, and what if this, what if that, and that needs to die. Okay, that energy of what if, and I'm insecure, and that needs to die in order for you to have the rebirth and realize that you are already abundant. You are already abundant, and you're aligning with that. So the hopes and the fears make a lot of sense. For me, the next cards are for your outcome for this reading, all right? And they're very, very intense. First of all, we've got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords speaking about this beautiful energy, powerful. Once again, it's the second time it's popping up for you. It's that honesty, but you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with others. You have to speak authentically, but be careful with your planet being in retrograde right now. Reflect on what you're about to say before you say it in order to not get misunderstood, if that makes sense. And then you've got the Devil, which is very powerful because as the outcome card and sitting next to the Knight of Swords, you could be led or tempted to go into the old ways of any addictions or trapments in the past, which is almost in the outcome. So you want to navigate this time of yourself with your element of air. Understand Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is going to be carrying on for, I think it's until the 11th of August. I just want to confirm that for you so that you know, wow, okay, I've got until then, and then I can just chill a little bit more. There are going to be moments every single year, twice or three times a year. Mercury does this beautiful retrograde, beautiful dance in the skies, and it has an impact on us, communication, how we communicate, our satellites, even us as we journey through, even in our mobile devices, in our communications, our emails, any form of communication. It is very important for you. I think it is the 11th of August. Yeah. So understand, up until then, be very conscientious. Try not to sign anything too important or enact. And if you do, take some time to reflect on what you're signing. It's very important. Understand that people are going to come up from your past, quite possibly, that where you've traveled to, and they're going to tempt you. You need to use discernment, and you need to use an energy of adaptability, but it's also about it's discerning adaptation or ease, or moving through with ease. So having a look at your cards, all right? And I feel like it's intense. It's really intense, but I do want to break it down for you. I want to break it down for myself. So we're going to be having a look at your major arcana cards, and let's have a look at these beautiful cards and just get the overall image and message from these major arcana cards, which are here to illuminate you and also to help you to trust the process, not be fearful of the changes that are coming in, and also recognize that which is and was and might be again, but it doesn't have to be the same way. All right, so we've got an 8, we've got a 7. Oof, beautiful. And I love the number 13. So many people are so scared of it. I'm like, no. There are 13 moons in the year. Why would you be scared of the moon? All right, 19 power and 9. Beautiful. All right, so looking at these numbers, I feel there's an energy coming in that wants you to awaken. You do want to travel. It's something that is indicative of your spirit. You are air. You love new experiences, new food, new environments, new atmospheres. That travel is also to self-nurture yourself, to love yourself, to be loving with yourself, respect yourself. And it does bring in that element of happiness because you're meeting somebody fiery, other people that are fiery, which could lead you to be the hermit, digging deep to connect to your wise, sage self and harness the wisdom of the ages. You've also got the hanged ghost, or the hanging ghost, the hanged man, asking you to change your point of view, change your perspective. And that's why we want to go into the hermit to change our point of view, and then we come out again. So it is an intense time for you for death, but it's also death is release. And it's the phoenix rising from the ashes, rebirth, very powerful. And then we've got the devil card. Okay, this is our shadow. We've all got a shadow. We've all got our addictions. I'm addicted to tea. I like green tea. I like rooibos tea. I like it black. I don't like it with milk. That's my addiction. So we all have addictions. What are the addictions that are coming up that are based for your highest good? What are based for your lowest good? And discerning, being very discerning about it and working with your shadow. Do not be scared of your shadow. Integrate those shadow aspects of yourself. Tower comes up for all of us. For you, Gemini, this is a huge revolution for you. And it could be because Uranus is in your star sign right now, in your house of Gemini. There's an element of change. It seems like something is going to happen big. All right, we've got the sun, very powerful, and I feel that this really speaks to you about who you are. You are an incredible ray of sunshine. All right, even though you may not be feeling it, you are an incredible ray of sunshine. You have a way of picking other people up, so much so that sometimes you forget about yourself and you're like, why am I feeling a bit low? And it's because you've forgotten about you. And that's where you've got to just be gentle, be loving, bringing that energy of love, prosperity, courage, gentleness with yourself. Now I'm having a look at the minor arcana. I just want to make sure that we get a complete understanding of these beautiful cards for you. All right, so let's start with air. Yeah, okay, we can start with air. Air, because it is your element, and I love the element of air. Mercury, very, very powerful. There is something building up inside of you, and it wants to break free. It's almost like you want to illuminate yourself. You want to expedite everything that's been happening with you, but there's something that's holding you back. It's almost like it's holding your breath, holding your heart. And I want you to let go. I want you to breathe. I want you to really truly breathe, and breathe the fresh air. Take a few deep breaths in and then breathe out and exhale, release, hold your breath. Really play with the frequency of air. It is very important for you, not just the frequency, but the vibration, the element. All right, we've got the Knight of Swords, remembering, and we've got two Knights of Swords. So yes, you need to be honest in everything about your life, about who you are, be authentic. Otherwise, it's going to cause internal conflict inside of you. But it's also a sensation of opposition. What I say, what you say, sometimes it opposes one another. But that is indicative of a change in direction, a change in a thought pattern. The Queen is coming up with this beautiful, and this is indicative of who you are at this moment, a Queen of Air. Very beautiful, very profound, keen mind, powerful individual, willing to learn, confident, a sensation of somebody who wants equality over anything else. All right. Then we've got these beautiful cards. And we can see the King of Staves, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Three of Wands. We have got 5 beautiful fire cards for you. It's a lot of fire energy, and it's feeding you. So whatever's happening with you in your life right now, it's helping you. All right. It might feel a little bit overwhelming. It might feel like, it's getting hot in here. It's there for your highest good. Just breathe. The Knight of Cups for the water element, 10 of Cups, very powerful energy coming in. And it's almost like embracing you and saying, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. Yes, I'm very, what's the word? I'm very romantic. I'm very charming. And I want to be charmed, and I want to be happy. And this is my happy state. When I see other people happy, I'm happy. And it's a beautiful frequency and a beautiful tone. We understand from the realm of earth, worry about money, but also collaborating with others to make more money. Okay, so very, very powerful. I really, really love this reading for you. In my humble opinion, it feels like you are destined for great things. Just a lot is happening. So just breathe, be patient with yourself, and love yourself. Thank you so much. If you'd like to support my channel, the PayPal link or buy me a coffee is all down below in the description. Go check out my website. It's pretty cool. I love you. And yeah, let me know where you are around the world. Yes, a lot of honor, love, support for your journey. Thank you for supporting my journey. Namaste.